Hey guys, it's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. And first and foremost, happy Father's Day to all the dads out there and soon-to-be dads. This is the Amazon Instant Watch Prime recommendations for June 19th, 2016. And I'm going to kick this off with a movie I really love that's really cheesy. So my first recommendation is an Amir Shervan film called Samurai Cop. And if you don't know what Samurai Cop is, it's kind of like an amalgamation of a bunch of 80s cliches and early 90s cliches in film with this cop that comes from, I believe, California that goes to this other bureau and tries to help them out. But he's some kind of samurai and a pretty poor one at that. He's white, and he also can't pronounce Japanese things in the film. He like mocks them to a degree. So there's a lot of weird things in this film, a lot of funny jokes and nuances and stuff that happens. One of the main things that happens in the film is the main character, Frank Marshall, who's the samurai cop. At one point, they thought the filming was over, and they leave. And a couple months later, he gets a call to come back in to do some like pickup shots, like a long distance pickup shots. And he's like, okay, no problem. And he goes back, and he had shaved his head at this point. He has long hair normally. And Amir Shervan flipped out and started fighting with him and brought him over to a wig shop and bought him a wig and filmed what he thought was just going to be a couple shots. It was really like half the film. So half the film he has long hair, half the film he's wearing a wig. There's some insane dialogue in this movie. People just like saying things that just are not normal. There's a nurse at one point who's trying to sleep with him, and she's like saying, "Do I look good? Do you want to sleep with me?" And she's saying it like out of complete nowhere. Then she starts grabbing him downtown. Like it's got a really great 80s, 90s action film cheese to it. Sort of like a Beverly Hills Cop, but just crazy. And there's like the stereotypical chief of police that's always fighting with them and, trying to stay on their backs for whatever. And even at one point, the chief of police is giving this speech, and he starts yelling at them, and they leave. And the other guy kisses him on the head and runs out. And they never yell cut. So the actor who's playing the chief of police is just standing there pointing like a statue. And eventually he sits down and starts laughing because I guess he realizes like the cut was over, but nobody had said cut. And they kept it in the film. They kept so many weird things in this film and just strange lines. I would definitely recommend Samurai Cop on Amazon Prime if you haven't seen it and you like cheesy movies. And the second film I'm going to recommend is Devil's Advocate. And Devil's Advocate's a pretty big movie. You've most likely seen it. I would say a lot of people have. It stars Al Pacino and Keanu Reeves. It also has a very young Charlize Theron. And Keanu Reeves is like this, I think, southerner country type boy who lives with his wife in New York City. They just moved there. And he is part of this huge law firm and befriends Al Pacino, who is like the law firm's, I want to say, owner, president, partner. And he kind of takes Keanu Reeves under his wing. All the while, these bad things keep happening to Charlize Theron. Keanu Reeves starts kind of changing, and things start happening around him that are kind of dark and ominous. And by the end of the film, there's like a whole big sort of crazy plot that blows up. And just a great movie, great acting by Al Pacino, and like a good second, well, I guess he's more of the main character, but a great part by Keanu Reeves as well, who I'm a big fan of, even though I know a lot of people don't really enjoy his work. But I don't want to say too much, because if you haven't seen the film, you really should, and I don't want to spoil it. But it does have like evil undertones to it, and I would probably put it in like the thriller, suspense type of vein. And if you're a Keanu Reeves fan, Charlize Theron, stuff like that, definitely check it out. One of Al Pacino's best roles, and a lot of good quotes in the movie as well. So those are my recommendations for June 19th, 2016. Hope you guys haven't seen both of those, and maybe you'll get something out of them. Thanks, guys, for watching. It's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. Be good.